I thought a lot of the games looked really pretty. So I mean, there was that. I mean, they showed a lot of games out. Seemed to flex like the next gen power. Seemed like if that was cool.
Forza.
Yeah, Sports
Yeah, it looks
Horizons
nice.
and
I need to
Forza
watch that trailer
Motorsport.
in 4K.
Yeah, um, Starfield looked great. So I think the highlights were Forza, Starfield. I mean, people are definitely going to be like all hyped up about Hollow Knight too.
Mm-hmm.
Silk Song. Um, what else was a big hitter for the event?
I forgot the name of the one that I liked. I'm gonna have to look it up. It was one of the little games though. It wasn't anything super popular.
Okay.
It was the one for the it was the puzzle game from the dude that did Limbo and Inside. Forgot the name of
Oh,
the
I know
game.
the detective one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was that one, and I liked that Cocoon one for some reason. I think I might pick that one up. That's my little small game shout out.
The pixelated like Alice in Wonderland looking one was cool. That's what I would.
The Coraline.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. That's the one I'd be more interested in.
yeah. And surprisingly, I was into Diablo too, which I haven't been super into any of the Diablo games. Not super into them. I mean, they're cool, but I might like that one too. So, yeah. What else did you guys see that you guys are interested in?
Trying to go through the list real quick.
It's like Justin and Lewis.
They had a lot of games.
No.
Yeah, it was a long show, so that's why I almost. What was that?
The flight simulator.
Oh, the flight simulator with the
Like them, Halo.
Yeah.
be able to fly in space. Yeah, they got close to it in the Maverick update because you were able to fly that like experimental ship that he flies in the movie, which was cool.
Oh.
Yeah, so Air Flight Simulator.
Actually,
Justin, did you see anything you liked?
That first one looked cool. I forgot the name of it. Well, at least it was the first one that I saw when I started watching. I was a couple minutes late.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the Redfall game?
Redfall, yeah.
Yeah, Redfall
Redfall
looks
was
good.
fun.
That I mean, obviously, I'm probably gonna play Diablo. I'll probably try Overwatch.
Overwatch is free to play, so any of us can play it.
Yeah. That last, what was that last game called?
Starfield.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool.
I'm surprised
I
you
feel
didn't know what it was called because that's like what they've been teasing for like 2 or 3 years or something now.
Yeah, well, I've been multitasking, so.
Yes.
He's
But
cookie
yeah,
cooking.
honestly, the race Forza looks good, but I'm not a big racing game
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Like-
understood. Yeah,
But I would play the Hot Wheels one.
Yeah, the Hot Wheels DLC.
The Hot Wheels. Give me Hot Wheels. I'll play the Hot Wheels over the original because the Hot Wheels one looks like it would be fun.
yeah. Did they say when that was coming out, or was it out now?
I think they said sometime this year.
I think it's like July or something.
No, I want to play it now.
The Hot
Just
Wheels?
remember within
Yeah.
the next 12 months.
Yeah.
There was a couple games in there also I thought were cool. I just can't remember them at the moment because, like I said, it was a long show, so I would have to look it up. Oh, that one where the guy were kind of in the desert with the set up to 8 people. That one looked kind of interesting. Where the Max said that it didn't look like it was animated, like they animated like every 9th frame.
Oh, that was the Tribeca
Oh.
game.
Yeah.
And the Hot Wheels DLC is July 19th.
Yeah, but that game looked like it could be cool. It kind of reminded me of a less pretty Heavy Rain, maybe. So it looked
Yeah, it was called
it looked-
As Dusk Falls.
as the
Yeah,
there you go.
Those a frame that they showed, or a few frames that they showed. There, it looks like they were trying to imply that it was like decision based, kind of like Heavy Rain and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Detroit.
the whole tree branching thing that they showed at the end.
yeah.
Instead of running in the desert, or in the mall saying Jason, you'll run it in the desert.
Yelling Jason.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll have happier endings than that stuff.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. I got the best ending.
It was a long show because I almost forgot like what happened in the beginning of the show already. But in general, like I think it like started off like with like some really cool stuff, and it ended off with like really cool stuff too. And then I almost don't remember what was in the middle.
Oh, honestly, I've never played Minecraft, but the Minecraft Legends looks like it would
Oh,
be.
you would play that?
Yeah, it looks interesting.
I play it for free.
Like I said, I've never played it,
On Game
but it
Pass.
looks like it could be fun.
Because the Minecraft Dungeons game that they made, like it looked really boring, so I just never played it.
Yeah, it's boring, but
It got
Yeah, it's
it got so
boring.
much hype, but it got so much hype, and then I know some people that played it, and they're like, "Come on, play it." And I was like, "Oh, I agreed to play it." I remember, and then I was like, "Guys, it looks really boring," and so I decided not to play with them. And they came back later, and they're like, "Yeah, it was boring." Yeah, so, but this Legends one does look more, at least fun, at least. So, yeah, it might be something I try. But I guess the theme of our React videos are kind of like giving it a letter grade. Um, so does anyone want to start with with a letter grade? If we could do that.
I mean, I'm not an Xbox person, but I mean,
Yeah.
I would still give it like a really solid. I'd probably say B plus around there.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I'm sure Xbox people got more out of it than I did. But it was a cool presentation. They had some really interesting looking stuff, so they did well.
Okay, so for me it's hard because like I know I'm like comparing it to PlayStation, right? But this one was like much longer, so they showed more stuff. And although there was like really cool stuff that I saw, like I don't know if they kept up like the quality like the whole time, I guess. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there was like a lot of cool stuff that I would want to play. And with the addition of like really big games that I don't think Sony showed, I guess that would mean that I would give it about, I'll just go with an A minus for it. The only thing that would improve it for me is if they showed Fable.
That's not within the next year, I guess.
I know. I know it, but like, yeah, I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but it was really good, and plus like they got help from, like two of the big games that were part of the show were Bethesda and Blizzard, so
Yeah.
I think I know that I guess their purchases are paying off because it makes
Right.
like their Xbox show really good. But yeah, Justin, want to try next?
I would say probably a solid B. Like for me, that's I don't know. I don't really. I've never hated Xbox. I've wanted an Xbox. I never got one because their games are just what I can buy in there. I can play on the PlayStation mostly because I'm not gonna just buy an Xbox for Halo. But I I would say solid B. Like there's some stuff that I think people would like, but like for me, there's only like a couple stuff there that I thought was cool. So, but I
Well, I
still
mean, a lot of this stuff you can play on your computer too.
yeah, true. I don't know if I
And
would
and soon your TV, soon just from your TV app.
The
on my
future.
phone.
The future.
But yeah, I would say solid B. It was good, but like you said, I feel like the last game was the one that kind of pushed it. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like not lacking. It just didn't have as much going on. Like some of the stuff that we already knew, like Diablo, Overwatch, we already kind of had a feeling they were going to show stuff like that. So like, eh. So, but that's just me, I guess.
All right. How about you, Alvaro?
There's nothing here that I would consider, I don't know, really to be interested in. Like the only one I wanted to see was Forza, just to see how it compares to Gran Turismo. but overall, it's like I never played Fallout. Like I wasn't never really into Diablo. Redfall looks like copy paste of Left 4 Dead. So for me, it's just about a C. Like the indie stuff looked a lot more interesting to me. And they still had games missing too. So where it was Avowed, where it was Hellblade, where it was Fable. It's like you gotta stop announcing things before.
Yeah,
even
I
exist.
understand Fable, but like yeah, Avowed and Hellblade are missing. I think.
So yeah, I do want to play a Plague Tale, but I think that's an Xbox exclusive now. I don't remember. I'll have to check. But yes.
Cocoon was the name
That was
of the one I couldn't think of.
Oh, Cocoon, no, Cocoon is the one I want to play that one too. Yeah. You know, it's interesting because you said that you like the indie stuff, but I actually like the indie stuff from the PlayStation set more. I think, yeah. Like so, like in this Xbox show, I like the bigger games more, and then the PlayStation ones, I thought like the indie stuff that they showed there were like really cool. Or, yeah. All right. How about you, Lewis?
I really want to give it an A-, but probably a B+. It's like really one of those. I think they did pretty well. I like how a lot of their games on Game Pass are like day one stuff, so that's like really like tempting. If like the games I really like want to play, like Scorn, the Plague Tale Requiem looks really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So what was another one? Yeah, I think was it Starfield. That's gonna be on Game Pass day one. I was like, shit.
I think all these games are like everything they showed was
A
going
lot
to be
of
Game
them.
Pass.
Yeah, except for like Diablo or what else is there? Yeah, that's not like a Game Pass kind of game.
Yeah. There's like a lot of current fan bases that they I think reached with Game Pass, like all the Riot game stuff. Like there's like a huge following for like League of Legends and Valorant right now, and they get something from Game Pass, and then
Yeah, that's
like
a big deal. That's a really
Diablo
big deal.
fans get something from Game Pass now. It's kind of crazy.
And
Now
that's,
that you say it, I think if Hellblade was in this show too, I think that would have also pushed it to an A for me.
Yeah, like I would have given it a higher grade if Hellblade was there, but
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Justin?
I was gonna say it makes me wonder why they actually put like all the Riot games on Game Pass, because like the people who play the Riot games, like that community is already a really big community in general. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, why do they need to branch out? Because most of the people who already play Game Pass play those games, right? So
Yeah. Well, I mean, like League of Legends is free, but I guess
the only perk would be that they added all, like you play on Game Pass, you have all the champions, right? That's
Yeah.
the only perk. I guess if you're starting fresh, so like say if Alvaro wanted to play and he had never played, that would be the perk. But
that's a big perk because
it is, but
yeah, or else you'd have to pay money to unlock champions or grind like hell to unlock them, right?
But I feel like the barrier for entry for those games is so high already because it's so fucking competitive and it's so try hard and sweaty. Like people that are going to try those games, there's going to be a lot of people going into them, but they're not going to keep continuing to play it. So there's going to be a big drop off, I feel.
Yeah.
Because the skill level is just so fucking high.
Yep. That's how I feel about with Valorant. Played that game, made me rage.
Like people don't avoid this game because they can't play the champions. People avoid it because the people are toxic in the game.
Oh,
yeah, pretty much.
toxic.
Pretty much.
Super toxic.
Hell yeah. All the Call of Duty Modern Warfare players from like 2004, 5, like they all came to Valorant.
Oh, I remember them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any closing thoughts for the show before we end it off?
No, just
Nope.
Waiting to see what Sony has to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
waiting to see what who?
Sony has to say.
Yeah, I hope they have another one because God of War. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, they're expecting to do a God of War thing.
Yeah.
I'm sad I didn't get to get my special edition of Last of Us Part 1. It sold out in an hour. And then I don't know if they're going to make it anymore, so... Yeah,
all right.
I'm
those
coping.
damn bots.
Just buy one for $300.
If it had a guitar, you'd buy it.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
Well, guitar's like $1,000.
The guitar was a lot. It was a lot.
That one was $3,000, right? Yeah, worth.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for watching our reaction to the Xbox Showcase, and stay tuned and watch our channel for our podcast episodes that come out weekly. Oh, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah.